You clicked here because you don't want to waste another interview. For context, we've screened over 30,000 virtual assistant applicants. I've interviewed 400 of them, and we've placed over 40 with our clients at my recruitment firm, Talented. There's 5 questions I always ask to cut through the rehearsed answers and get down to what's not on their resume. Ask these questions and you will know by the end if they're going to crush it or not. Let's lock in. Question number 1. How did you prepare for this interview? Now, I asked this question in like an off the record sort of way. I ask it like first, right when we hop on the call during like the pleasantries. And so it doesn't sound like an interview question, so I get their actual answer from it. This question works well, I find, because it tests to see if they have initiative. Because this interview process, this application process, is the best I'm going to get from them. Like, if they're not taking initiative in this, then I can expect the same in the job. I find this question have a very high foreshadowing rate. Like, if they answer well here, they're probably going to do well in the rest as well. But if I get a bad answer here, I'm low confidence for the rest of it. A good answer here would be, yeah, I looked through your website, I read some of your LinkedIn posts, and I watched some YouTube videos because this role is new to me. And I might follow up with, did anything stand out to you? And they would give specific examples that shows they actually read it. Worse would be, I don't even know what job I'm applying for, which has happened to me before. Number 2, walk me through your career in your own words. Now, I find this one to work because it shows their self-awareness, the way they walk me through their journey and their story. Good answer here would be giving me a clear timeline and like going quicker through the ones that aren't as relevant and giving me like wins that they had in each role. And I'll follow up with what happened with that most recent role. And if they have any gaps in their resume, getting an explanation for that. A bad answer here would be them just reading their resume bullets, because I already have your answer. I want to know your perspective. Real quick, every placement we do gets asked these questions and more. If you feel like your business is held back by the amount of hours you have in a day and you want my team to find your next top performer overseas hire, book your hiring strategy call and we'll see what we can do for you. All right, let's get back to the questions. Question 3, what KPIs were you responsible for in your last role? This question works because top performers know that they are there to drive results. They're not focused on time, they're focused on outcomes, and KPIs are a great way to measure that. Like, they understand that they were brought onto the team to solve a problem, to increase a KPI. A good answer here would be 2 to 3 KPIs they were most focused on and specific numbers they achieved. I might follow up with what worked for you to increase those KPIs. A bad answer here would be, I didn't really have any KPIs. I kind of just did my tasks and logged my hours. Now, this could also be a neutral answer because maybe they were just in a non-KPI role. Number 4, what was your greatest contribution to your last company outside of your normal responsibilities? Now, this one works because a top performer is never going to be content with doing the same thing day after day. They're going to want to upskill and grow more. They would also never say something like, oh, that's not my job. So a good answer here would be some sort of efficiency they made. So say they said, yeah, my team was taking a long time on these reports, so I used ChatGPT, built an app script in Google Sheets, and it made it way quicker. They still use it today. A bad answer here would be, I kind of just did what I was assigned, not much else. The 5th question I ask on every interview is, what do you see for yourself in the next couple of years? This question works because top performers are going to have high ambitions, high goals for themselves. And so I want to see how their vision for themselves fits into what the client is going to need. A good answer here would be, I really want a leadership role. I would love to pass down the knowledge I've gained and have people grow alongside me. A bad answer here would be, I guess I haven't really thought about that. I just want a stable job for now. All right, those are the 5 interview questions I promised you, but knowing what to ask is a fraction of the equation. You can ask 100 VAs these questions and none will have a good answer because your vetting process did not filter for A players. So in the next video, I'll walk you through exactly how we screened over 10,000 virtual assistant applicants to find the best of the best before they make it to your calendar. Click here while it's still fresh in your mind. I'll see you over there.